Hi there! We just did 2 related videos about where railroads and steam engines came from. So you'd expect this one to be about who invented those magnificent railroad steam engines. But, and there's always a but, solving problems is so important. I've decided to give you a little practice in doing so by giving you a riddle. The difference between a joke and a riddle is that the one makes you laugh and the other makes you think. You can now choose to solve this riddle or simply decide it's not worth your time. You could also excuse yourself by saying you're not good at solving riddles. But I hate when people say that, so please don't. Please. By the way, whether you say you can or you can't, you're usually right. Having a can-do attitude matters in solving problems. So learning how to have one is good. A can-do attitude, that is. Here's the riddle. What gets wetter the more it dries? 7 words. 7. I'm going to repeat them so you have a chance to hit pause and think. What gets wetter the more it dries? I had given one of my favorite riddles to a lady, and this was her gift back to me for you. Now, if you come up with a bunch of wrong answers on the way to the right one, that's okay. That's part of the process. It's like that for me with every single new riddle. I came up with 2 answers after thinking for about maybe 15 minutes. Later, I was given a really good 3rd answer. Given because I didn't come up with it myself. My first answer is that the air gets wetter whenever a puddle or anything dries. I know, that's a terrible answer, except it might be right. And I got it really quick too. That has to count for something. Later, I came up with a much better answer. A towel. A towel. They get wetter as they dry anything off. I was kind of proud coming up with it. From the puddle, something really wet drying, came the crappy first answer. I thought about a beach. It didn't get me anywhere. Wet clothes on a line. How'd they get wet? Were they splashed or was it deliberate? Deliberate. Washing them. Deliberate. Drying something deliberately. A towel! Bingo! This is not the only possible thought chain. It is the one that I used to come up with a arguably right answer and maybe a better one. So is this a silly riddle? Yes, but. And there's always a but. This is about practicing how to think, and that is very important, Much of the time we are distracted, whether by doing or watching or, in my case, eating, my favorite distraction. We turn into mental vegetables, or again, my case, chocolate bar. But if the shoe fits, To be able to log 1 success, just one from thinking, is to start a trend you really want for yourself. And you want to make it a habit, a wonderful habit. We've touched upon this before and plan to do other videos on ways to think more clearly because it's kind of important and fun to be smart. Another, by the way, you could have used an internet search and skipped today's practice thinking session. How that would have helped you is beyond me. Before I forget, the 3rd answer. any hygroscopic material. And you know a famous one, silica gel, huh? Hygroscopic material. And now a shout out to John for that. Can you tell he was a steamship engineer? And a shout out to Kristen for the riddle. Thank you both. Before I go, my favorite riddle. Please give me exactly 11 cents using exactly 2 coins. And one of them is not allowed to be a penny. This was the first video we ever made. I am Mike for the Be More Better team. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Tell us what you think. Subscribe if you haven't. But always, always be more better. Body, mind, and spirit. Until the next time. Bye now. Thank you.